Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Astral. Thank you for joining. Welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to be doing one of the easiest tasks in all of mankind, which is baking chocolate chip cookies. This is like the scrambled eggs of the baking universe, or no, more fittingly, the guacamole of the baking universe. It's a really easy thing to do. Somehow, every time I attempt this task, I completely mess it up and I fail miserably. Anyway, we're just gonna brush past that. I have a book, the complete baking book for young chefs. Usually this gets me through anything. I myself am a young chef. I know I don't have the hat or anything, but this will work, right? All right, let's see what we need to do here. There are so many pages. Oh my goodness. I'm just trying to get to the contents here. Some of these are so dumb. I feel like they're like teaching you these things, but some of these you don't need a tutorial for. It's like how to open an egg. You crack it and you open it like that. Like, that's not that hard of a task to do. I don't need a tutorial telling me to do that. How dumb do you think I am? Yeast breads. That's not what I'm trying to make here. Pizza, flatbread, and other. I'm just trying to make some chocolate chip cookies here. Cookies and bars. There we go. All right, we've got a lot of choices here. I don't know if you can see this. Oatmeal chocolate chip cookies, chocolate crinkle cookies, cookie 101, never heard of that one. Chewy peanut butter cookies, giant chocolate chip cookie, take it that's like one big cookie. Jam thumbprint cookies, glazed sugar cookies, soft and chewy gingerbread people, Mexican wedding cookies, coconut macaroons, chewy brownies, chewy granola bars with cranberries and walnuts. Wow. All right, well, I think I'm actually just gonna do the first one I read there, so there's really no point in me reading all of those. We're gonna do it anyway. Oatmeal chocolate chip cookies. They look like this. They look great. I'm gonna get all my ingredients out. I'm gonna move this over here though, so that we can read that. I need half a cup of all-purpose flour. Salt. There's a difference with cooking salt and baking salt. This is baking salt. I learned that way late into my cooking regime, so I'd always just go grab the cooking salt. I don't know what the difference is. My mom probably does, but 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Oh, that's this one. My goodness. Brown sugar, vegetable oil. Okay, so I didn't realize my mom just straight up left. So I don't know if olive oil, I don't know if you can use that instead of vegetable oil, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So nobody get mad at me. Okay, so if I mess this whole thing up, probably because of that. But don't. I'm gonna regret this if I look back on this footage. 2 tablespoons of unsalted butter. Ground cinnamon. This is not air cinnamon, this is ground cinnamon. 1 egg. Why? What, I feel like I'm wasting. This is a carton of 18 eggs. And I'm getting 1 out of it. There we go. It's like, buy eggs, back to the mother chicken. I think actually chickens are supposed to keep them warm, but whatever. Oh, I'm supposed to melt and cool this egg, but I don't want to do that yet. Or no, wait. What the heck am I saying? Melt? I meant butter. I'm supposed to melt and cool the butter, not melt and cool the egg. What am I saying? Okay, we need vanilla extract. I think this is actually imitation vanilla extract, but whatever. Old-fashioned rolled oats. Coming out the potato field, grabbing out my old-fashioned rolled oats. Look how big this container is. I feel like I just like went out in the field and harvested those. Okay, we have our oats. Yes, my favorite part. Let's go. What's that you say? Oh, well, stupid. You only listen for like 5 more seconds. Chocolate chip. Okay, just oven rack to middle position and heat oven to 375 degrees. Line rimmed baking sheet with parchment paper. 375. Hey everyone, this is editor Christian here. You can tell because I have my headphones on. Anyway, I didn't realize into this that I was supposed to actually put it in for 400 degrees. I put it in for 375. So at the end of this video, I'm gonna give you a little spoiler thing. You'll see me struggling for 20 minutes to get these cookies actually baked. So if you're wondering why I'm wondering why I put the cookies in for so long, it's because I put them in at the wrong temperature. Okay. Dang, how did I get so good at setting oven temperatures? All right, this says line a baking sheet with parchment paper, but I'm not freaking. This isn't like the 1600s. Who the frick uses parchment paper? I like to use this modern day invention called this thing, where it even shows you where to put the cookies. So okay, so bad news, my gimbal freaking died. So we're just gonna, I just set it up on something. So please enjoy the new low angle. It's new and hip. Anyway, we don't use parchment paper around these times. It's 2022. We use these. In a medium bowl, whisk together flour, salt, and baking soda. This seems like a medium bowl to me, so I got the perfect bowl. This ain't like Great British Baking Show. Like, I'm not some professional baker or anything like that. But hey, I like to kind of pipe down on the weekends. Well, technically today's a Tuesday, but I like piping down in bacon, you know. Smells like gas now. Whoop-de-doo. The salt, is that a half teaspoon? Do you really even need to waste a measuring cup by measuring out a half teaspoon? Like, a half teaspoon is like an atom. Ah! That's probably like a pinch of salt. This thing fought back. It snapped at me. What the heck? A quarter teaspoon of baking soda? Bro, why do these need to be measured? Salt doesn't really do anything though. Salt is like to taste. Oh, wait, maybe I'm being... Is it baking soda? Baking powder volcano? Am I just being dumb here? Which one is it? I'm actually pretty sure it's baking soda. I remember like 3 years ago, I made a video on me making one of those with my friend. And it like exploded all over our road. And then my dad got mad at us, so we had to take the video down. How am I so dirty, bro? I had put 3 ingredients in. Look at this. How am I so dirty? That's what I mean by everything goes to hell when I make chocolate chip cookies. I'll try and show this to you. That's what our mixture looks like so far. In a large bowl, whisk together brown sugar. Oh, okay, this is too many for me to read out loud. Basically, with brown sugar, I learned this very early. You have to pack it down, or else you're not getting like the full brown sugar DLC. Like you really need to pack it down because it is something that can be packed. And if you don't pack it, then you're not getting the full content. You're not getting the full OnlyFans subscription to brown sugar. If you know what I mean. There's our brown sugar. Perfect. Then you do this. Oh no, I think I packed it a little too much. Good. I'm a responsible man. I'm a responsible boy. I put stuff away. Oh, I just melt my butter. I forgot about that. I wouldn't be surprised if when I melt this butter, some of it gets like in the internals of my microwave and then sets the house on fire or something like that. Something like that seems like that would happen, honestly. Oh, I just held the knife the wrong way. Ow. I have a friend who can't handle knives that literally cut her thumb off. So I'm getting flashbacks because I held the knife like this. So I'm pretty sure they'd be able to pick themselves apart if they watch this video. If you're watching this video, you know who you are. Okay, 2 tablespoons of butter. So yeah, I think that's what it said. Does this look like 2 tablespoons to you? It looks like 2 tablespoons to me. So my idiot self put it in for 2 minutes. So let's hope it's okay. Hot butter and an egg together, it can actually cook the egg, like scramble it. So as cool as that is, you don't want that in cookies. I don't care what the IRS says. I'm putting it in with a dry measuring cup. Starting to a little bit resemble Dookie right now. Probably not good, but let's put the egg in. That's something I learned very early on when I tried to make a pie a couple years ago and I scrambled an egg into it. Yee, brother. Yeah, let's not do that. What the frick is that? It's like a little chunky now. There's not supposed to be chunks in there. Oh wait, is that what I think it is? Wait. Oh, that's not scrambled egg. That's the packed brown sugar that wouldn't come apart. Dude, that is probably the most I've ever packed brown sugar. So I was just trying to prove a point that you need to pack your brown sugar. How many times can I say pack brown sugar in one sentence? So let's combine our ingredients here. I'm actually gonna give you guys a little first person POV here. Let's put them in here. Drizzle it over a little bit. Okay, this is really struggling to come out. Perfect, there's still some in there, but you know what, that looks fine. This is gonna make like 6 cookies, look at that. Look at my hand compared to this. I could pick that up, look at that. Donkey from Shrek, this looks like what would come out of his butthole. She's a tough one. All right, now watch this. I'm gonna put this vanilla away. I don't know why I told you to watch that. I'm putting vanilla away. Now wait a minute. Add oats and chocolate chips and stir until evenly distributed. There we go. Perfect. Our oats are in. Now it's time for my favorite part, the chocolate chips. I have a rule of thumb in life, and that is to always keep things better than you found it. I don't shed the most light to this in my own home, but not to say that I am not in my own home right now, but in my own personal daily life, I try to reflect on this as much as I can. So when it comes to baking and cooking, always leave things better than you found them. Keep things clean. I'm a man of my word. I run a tight ship around here, all right? I run a very tight ship around here. And that entails, 1, respecting women. 2, always doing what I'm told. 3, what I just said, putting things back. And 4, telling the truth. 4th one I don't stick to that often, but, you know. All right, chocolate chips. I don't know why it takes me so long to read these. I feel like I should just resume from where I was, but my brain like unconsciously tells me to read the entire page over again. I'll put a little bit more because you know what? We like to get a little unhinged on this channel. A little bit risky, okay? We like to take big risks, like adding 3 more chocolate chips than we should. Now we gotta make sure we evenly distribute the chocolate chips because every time that I make these, some will have like 3 and then others will have like 25. So should be nice and good. Okay, we get 12 cookies. So what I'm gonna use, this thing. Imagine somebody like imagine there's like a serial killer. All right, we got our cookies, we got our thing. While I'm taking the time to put these cookies out, I wanna give you guys some life advice. Life advice. You know, I was just talking about this recently with a friend of mine. Same friend that literally cut her thumb off. On this channel, I like to be a good representative, not really representing my motives, because you don't see a lot of like real me doing real things until fairly recently when I went outside and filmed the Rockin' Holiday video. On this channel, I like to be a little unhinged. I like to explore every genre of content that I can. You know, music, gaming, commentary, baking, you know, everything I can that's like reachable within my own public domain. Along with that comes a lot of influence. Like when you do a lot of things, you've got to have a certain amount of influence on each topic. So when you make something and somebody clicks on it for commentary, you need to provide what they click for. So when you tailor to a content like that, you need to kind of provide your exact motives and like what you're steadfast on. And my motives, what I'm really built on, is the fact that trying to be cool does not make you cool. One of the coolest ways to be cool, naturally, is by not trying. People who really set their whole life on looking to find a way to be cool are not cool. You know how to be cool? Start a YouTube channel in 4 years ago, by the way. No, 3. Yeah, in 2 months, this channel's 3 years old. Holy moly. Start doing something that is you. Don't copy off of someone else. Just be yourself. Just be your own thing. One rule of thumb when baking, definitely cook them for the shortest time that it says. So if it says 8 minutes, 8 to 10, then do 8 minutes. Because if you accidentally go too late, what are you gonna do? Now you have burnt cookies. I like that they tell me to use oven mitts to get them out of the oven. No, I'm just gonna use my bare hands. All right, so currently the cookies are, they're baking. Here, hold on a minute. They're baking, they're in the oven. They are baking. Let's go. When these get out, sadly probably not gonna eat one until they're all cooled. So you won't see me eat my own craft. Not crap, no, you won't see me eat my own crap. All right, everybody, the cookies are now done. If you can't hear by the timer going off. This has been recording at 1,210 bars at 120 BPM. That's like 50 minutes. I've been recording this video for 50 straight minutes. I'm gonna teach you guys an important lesson. An actually important lesson. This will grace you upon the many challenges you overcome in life. I'm gonna teach you guys how to hand fart. This is an ancient tradition that has been passed down to me over many years by the great and wise leader Lance TLD. May have seen him a few times before on this channel. Way back when I started it, Lance was in a video. It was like 3 years ago. He was in a video playing piano with me. Anyway, hand farting. An amazing ancient technique that can get you through any problem. Anything you face, just hand fart. First, take your hands and you're just like you're clapping like this. Put them like this, separate your thumbs, and wrap your hands around each other like this. Kind of like a loon call, except your thumbs are like this. And then you want to give your hands a little bit of room to get some air in there, but keep it a tight space. It's like a room it's a room with air that can't escape. And then you squeeze. Squeeze your hand, just like this. Speaking of Lance teaching me this, back when I was in choir with Lance, like, I don't know, 2 years ago, two or 3 years ago, Lance would randomly stand next to me. We'd be standing together, and he'd go like this. He'd hand fart right next to me. Everyone would look at me. Dude would get me socially discredited for hand farting near me because it looked like I actually farted. Because his are good. His are realistic. Mine are bad. Mine are bad compared to Lance's. They may sound good, but Lance's are actually good. But my real talent is armpit farting. Here's what the cookies look like. See, they still look a little raw, so I'm gonna put them in for 2 more minutes because they look like they're starting to actually brown now. So let's put them in. I know, gosh, grumpy. I think they're done. You know, something tells me, something gives me off a little hint that they're done. They've been in there for like 20 minutes at this point. All right, so we're at 3 minutes and 20 seconds. This is so many times I've counted down. I'm like, every time I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be done, and at the end of it, it's gonna be this big thing, we'll be all done. I feel like baking and cooking as a whole just don't work in general. Like, when do they ever work out perfectly? Unless you're some professional chef, when does every recipe work exactly like you want it to? I got the temperature wrong. I used freaking olive oil. Like, when does anything ever go right when it comes to baking and cooking? Never. These are actually starting to look kind of cooked now. They're actually, I know I've said that, but these actually look like they're actually cooked now. They actually look like they're actually trying to get cooked now. Looks like they're putting a little bit of effort into this. 375 degrees. Oh my goodness. You think they would have cooked 10 minutes ago? You know what they say about cookies cooking? If you don't do it the right way, you don't do it anyway. So I don't think I did it the right way. They're done. Let's pull these babies out. Pulling these guys out. My little cooking gloves. These are so that you don't burn your hand. Hey, these actually kind of look pretty cooked now. Look at these babies. Look at them, pristine. Check that out, bro. That's some good cooked cookies. Check this out. Look at that. Look at that. Solid. Look at that. Looks so nice. Dang, Astral made some good cookies. Ow, that hurt my ears. Thank you everyone so much for watching this video. Thank you for stopping by and waiting. I don't know how long this is gonna be, like 20 minutes of watching me just literally make cookies. So I hope you learned something from this video. I hope you took my advice to heart. I'll see you next time. No need to like or subscribe. Actually, dislike twice. Because when you dislike twice, it actually really lets me know that you hate the video. So don't only dislike, but dislike it twice. All right, see you next time. Thanks for watching. I'll be here next time, probably like a month, 2 months, I don't know. Whenever I release my new song or something happens. Who knows? Bye.